First one is about air flight cancellations because Thanksgiving Day, bad weather. Tell me about this first. Strong wind. Okay.
오늘 몇 시까지 오늘?
몇 시 반? Tell me about this. Strong wind.
A stretch of winter weather is making its way across the country and threatening to cause havoc for travel plans. It has heavy snow, strong winds, freezing rains, and because of that, hundreds of flights have been affected. Most of the winter weather should be gone by Thursday, but the days leading up to Thanksgiving could be a scramble for
When you say scramble, the days could be scramble for traveler. That means people, they get together, they flock together in the airport. Why? To get an airplane. But as you know, when there's a bad weather, do you think that the plane can take off? No. The plane should be grounded, grounded. All the planes will be grounded. Okay? Why? Because they can't take off. Okay? Bad weather. So when the traveler decide to take a trip, okay, travel, they should watch the weather forecast, right? Okay. When there's a bad weather, they couldn't travel, okay, to the other countries. So next one.
The international agreement involving Iran's controversial nuclear program. Some governments' responses were to this deal. The sanctions actually worked, but this interim deal gives the Iranians $7 billion in cash and leaves in place one of the most sophisticated enrichment programs around.
So the people are very happy. Why?
Because the fact on the price of medicine, because it's very high, but it began to decrease the price. Okay, so medicine is so high, but now decrease. So they don't have to pay a lot of money for this. Okay, they can save money. So will be free from economic sanctions. Okay. Now tell me about the Ted. There was a guy that he was a normal citizen of America, but something bad came up to him. Okay, what was it? Stroke. Yeah. Okay. After he fainted, then he woke up and he found that he couldn't move his body. Tell me about it. His name was Barry Evans, and until August 29, 2002, Mm-hmm.
he was living his version of American dream.
Mm-hmm.
He grew up in a typical American town in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
His dad was a lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
and his mom was a homemaker.
Mm-hmm.
And his 6 siblings and him were good kids,
Mm-hmm.
but caused our fair share of trouble.
Then?
And after high school, he left home to study and learn more about the world.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to Notre University and graduated with degrees in accounting and German, including spending a year of study in Austria. Later on, he earned an MBA at Stanford, and he married his high school sweetheart, Jane. And he thinks he is lucky to have her.
Mm-hmm.
And together they raised 4 children, and he became chief financial officer in Silicon Valley.
Mm-hmm.
That job he really enjoyed. And on December 13th, 2001,
Mm-hmm.
he bought his first and only home on a spot of Los Altos Hills, California.
Mm-hmm.
But after he thought forward to rebuilding it, but after 8 months after they moved in, he suffered a stroke, and overnight became
quadriplegic.
Quadriplegic.
quadriplegic
That means he couldn't move his body.
at the ripe old age of 40.
Mm-hmm. Wow. 40 is a good time, you know? Very strong, very active, but he couldn't move his body. But didn't give up. So what he did?
One day, he was lying in bed watching CNN,
Mm-hmm.
and he was amazed by Professor Charlie Kemp of the Healthcare Robotics Lab at Georgia Tech demonstrating a PR2 robot.
Mm-hmm.
He emailed Charlie and Steve Cousins of Below Garage,
Mm-hmm.
and he formed the robot for humanity project. For about 2 years, Robot for Humanity developed ways for him to use the PR2 as his body's surrogate.
Mm-hmm.
He shaved himself for the first time in 10 years, and from his home in California, he shaved Charlie in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
and he handed out Halloween candies, opened the refrigerator on my own, and began doing tasks around the house.
Mm-hmm.
He saw new and previously unthinkable possibilities to live and contribute both for himself and others in his circumstance.
Yeah. So even with the help of the robot, okay, that he could live like a normal person. Yeah? There was a kind of very just a miracle for him. Okay? So after you watch this clip, then how do you feel about his life? Then when you saw the Robert, okay, making speech in front of the audience, okay, that I was shocked to see that, okay, because even he was a vegetable, couldn't move his body, but he never gave up. Okay, he tried to live like a normal person. So I respect his sincerity. Okay, how about you? How do you feel? Amazing, and become courageous. Okay, so even this disabled never gave up. Okay? How about you? So work hard, okay? For yourself, right?